Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are still working on King Richard II, and today we get to hear from Richard again in Act 4, Scene 1, and I'm calling him Richard now because he's no longer king. He's been deposed. He does a lot of talking in this scene because it's the scene wherein he is deposed, and it's kind of a big deal to give up everything that you thought you were and everything that you thought that you had because they think that you're doing a really bad job of it. But yeah, he thought that he was chosen by God to lead England, and he has had to recant all of that and give it up to Bolingbroke. He's handed over the crown and the scepter and all of that sort of stuff, and when he does that, Northumberland is like, you also have to read this list of charges against you out loud, and he's like, are you kidding me? Would you want to have to do that? And Northumberland is like, you still have to do it. And Richard is like, but no, my eyes are too full of tears. I can't see the list that's in front of me. And Northumberland was like, my lord. And Richard cuts him off and says, no lord of thine, thou haught, insulting man. No, nor no man's lord. I have no name, no title. No, not that name was given me at the font, but 'tis usurped. Alack the heavy day that I have worn so many winters out, and know not now what name to call myself. Oh, that I were a mockery, king of snow, standing before the sun of Bolingbroke to melt myself away in water drops. Good king, great king, and yet not greatly good. And if my word be sterling yet in England, let it command a mirror hither straight, that it may show me what a face I have, since it is bankrupt of his majesty. Basically, he's continuing to be dramatic here and saying he's calling Northumberland out on calling him my lord because he doesn't have a title anymore, so he's not owed those graces, but he doesn't know who he is or what he is owed or where his place in the world or in England is, all that kind of stuff. So he very dramatically sends for a mirror to be brought so that he can take a look at his face, which I guess is one of those things, you know, like when you turn 16 and you get your driver's license and you're like, oh, I wonder if I look different, or all of that sort of stuff. So you look at yourself in the mirror, and he just kind of wants to look at himself in the mirror now that he is not king and see what he looks like, see if it looks really different. So they send somebody off to get a mirror, and Northumberland is still like, come on, read the charges. And he's like, stop bugging me until I have a mirror. And it gets to the point where Bolingbroke is even like, you know, back off, just a little smidge. And Northumberland is like, but the people need to be satisfied. They need to hear this read out loud. And Richard has a response to that, which we will hear tomorrow. I'll see you then. Mwah.